In this video, I'm going to go over many features with our Apache ultrasound system. We're going to cover from open box, getting started, to feature introduction. Let's get started. This is what it looks like once you open the box. You'll receive a transducer, an adapter, a cradle, and a bag. You may download the Apache app from the App Store or Play Store. Search Apache Ultrasound and click Download. While you're downloading, take out the probe and charge it on the cradle for suggested 1 hour before turning on for the first time. To turn on the probe, simply hold down the power button to turn on. You'll see a fast blinking green LED light, means the transducer is waiting for connection. Once finished downloading the Apache app, you can open the app. Please read the terms of use and click Agree to continue. For Android users, allow Apache to access device's location while using the app. Press Create New Account for account registration. Enter a display name, email address, and password to continue. Submit information to create an account. Please make sure the email address is a valid account. A verification email is now sent to the email address you have just entered. Open the verification email from your email inbox and click Verify to complete the registration process. Once you have verified successfully, please return to Apache app and log in with the email and password you have just registered. After logging in for the first time, a walkthrough will be shown on the screen. Make sure the probe is turned on. In the probe list, please press Add New Probe on the bottom of the page. You can create your own organization by entering a name of your choice. It can be set as device owner, hospital, clinic, or a department. Press Scan Probe when finishing naming. There is a QR code on the back of the probe. Use the scanner to scan it. For iOS system, press Join for network connection. You'll need to manually switch to a valid Wi-Fi network to connect. Probe information is listed on the screen. Please confirm the probe information and click Create Organization to complete this process. Now the registration is complete. Refresh the page to activate the probe for the first time. Click on the probe you're using and choose a preset and press Start Exam to start the scan. Once you've selected a preset to start the exam, it will direct you to the scan page. Now you're in the scan page. Your image is right in the middle of the screen. First, you can find patient information, ultrasound output, and the End Exam button on the top of the page. Now, let's look at the left-hand side. You'll find the orientation marker A, which is corresponding to the white orientation marker that's located on the probe. Under the orientation marker, there's a toolbar. We call it the floating bar. It's called a floating bar because we can move the bar freely to all four corners within the space of your index finger. In this toolbar, you'll find Acquiring Videos, Image Capture, and Freeze button. And then you can expand the setting where you will see TGC setting, Advanced setting, Zoom, and etc. On the right-hand side, you will see the depth indicator in centimeters. You can adjust the depth by moving the depth bar up and down. To zoom in and out, simply just pinch in and out with your two fingers. Swipe right and left to adjust the brightness. Lastly, we're going to look at the 4 modes on the bottom of the scan page: beam mode, color Doppler, pulse wave, and motion mode. Modes are located on the bottom of the scan page. You can choose a mode by pressing the buttons. As you can see, the image is in the middle of the screen. There are various settings once you open the floating toolbar. Needle Enhance has 5 angles and you can choose set for right side and left side. THI, midline, and trapezoid can be turned on and off. TGC is also available in this toolbar. It has 3 periods for adjustments. There is a fan setting where you can adjust the dynamic range and beat enhance. As for dynamic range, there are 5 bars. Adjust to the right will increase the grayscale levels in your image, and adjust to the left will increase the contrast in your image. As for beat enhance, by adjusting to the right will give you a smoother image, and by adjusting to the left will increase the speckle size in your image. Lastly, you can find the zoom function. To adjust, simply use your finger to swipe up to 350% and swipe down to 100%. Next in the toolbar is video record. You can change the length and duration in the settings. Image capture is up next. You may capture any images and it will automatically save in the review thumbnails. This snow icon is the freeze button. You can freeze and unfreeze by pressing the button. Once you froze the image, you may edit by clicking the toolbar. In this toolbar, you may see a selection of body mark, annotation, arrow, distance, and ellipse for measurement purposes. Now let's change to color Doppler mode. This is where we want to see the speed and direction of blood flow in real time. Open the toolbar and click on Advanced Setting. You may adjust the wall filter and color reject by swiping the bar to the left and to the right. Next is the ROI setting. Here you have 2 ways to do this. First, you can change from the toolbar. Second, you can simply just place your finger inside the ROI to move it around. To adjust the size, make sure you touch and select at least one angle of the ROI box. Zoom option here is the same. Swipe up to zoom out and swipe down to zoom in. For the steering function, you also have 2 ways to do this. You can steer from 0 to 15 degrees and to negative 15 degrees. Or you can also put your finger on the ROI arrow button and shift it to the right or shift it to the left. Velocity scale has 5 bars. To change to the left will decrease the velocity scale, and change it to the right will increase the velocity scale. For the pulse wave mode, you can see on the top you may adjust the position and the CA angle. In the toolbar, you can make small adjustments for the CA angle and the size of the range gate. After adjusting, you can click Update to see the spectrum. You may change the sweep speed and velocity scale in this toolbar. By turning on Pulse Wave Auto Trace function, measurement will appear in the upper right corner. Lastly, Pulse Wave Invert is also available in this toolbar. Now let's change to motion mode. You can change the position of this line on the top. Click in the toolbar. You may change the sweeping speed, fast and slow. Once you froze the image, there's additional features available, such as body mark, annotation, arrow, time, and distance measurement. To review images, you may review captured images or recorded videos in the thumbnails. When finishing an exam, you can click End to end the exam, and here is where physicians will usually type his or her report. There are multiple ways to upload your image data. You can choose to save and upload the exam to the local database storage, network share folder, and DICOM option. Apache Ultrasound is designed for your specialty.